In today's lesson, we will review the Ubiquistats System Test Mode. The System Test Mode is used during initial commissioning or anytime the user needs to test any digital output by cycling them on or off, or any analog output by increasing or decreasing the signal. To access the System Test Mode, from the home screen, press Settings, and if an access code is required, enter it on the keypad, then Advanced, then the right arrow to go to the second Advanced screen menu, then System Test Mode. The warning screen on the System Test Mode notes that using it will disable all control logic. This will give the user the ability to turn on or off any relay or modulate any analog output at random. So this should be done by an experienced technician who understands the operation of HVAC equipment. Now press Enter to advance to this test screen, which gives you options to test heating or cooling, turn on or off any digital outputs, or modulate any of the analog outputs. You can also see feedback from the T1 remote room sensor input, the T2 discharge air input, or an alternate T3 input, which could be used for return air, mixed air, outdoor air, or any other monitoring. If analog inputs are wired to the Ubiquistat, you can also see those respond as the analog outputs are increased or decreased. As an example, by pressing the Test Cooling button, the Ubiquistat will cycle through turning on the fan and all stages of cooling, then cycle each off as well. The Ubiquistat will also provide feedback on the T2 discharge air temperature so the tech can confirm the effectiveness of the cooling stages. This test will last for 10 minutes or until the cancel button is pressed. The tech can also manually turn on any digital output, for example, the G or fan output. If a proving switch is wired to one of the digital inputs, such as DI1, the Ubiquistat will provide you with immediate feedback that the fan is indeed providing airflow. Pressing the button again will turn off the output. If analog outputs are present, for example to control a damper or a water valve, these outputs can be increased or decreased in 10% increments to check or create airflow with a damper, water flow with a valve, or just make sure the equipment responds to the controller. If analog inputs are present, those can also be monitored as they respond to the analog outputs. When all testing is completed, simply press the Exit Test Mode button. This will return the stat to normal operations. Then the Home button to return to the main home monitoring screen. This concludes our lesson on the Ubiquistats System Test Mode. To learn more, visit us at tcsbasis.com, ubiquistat.com, or call us at 800-288-9383. Thank you.